All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of us of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, we welcome you to this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Let's Talk TV, your number one YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information and all the activities happening in Biafran territory. So if this is your first time of joining us, you are welcome to this wonderful YouTube channel. And let me tell you, very soon, we will be bringing to you a special program called Rumors on the Street of Biafra, or rather, Rumors in the Street of Biafra, where we'll interview a lot of people in Biafraland, to hear their own popular opinion concerning the activities happening in Biafraland. But meanwhile, let us push that aside while you continue to anticipate for this wonderful, program that we will be bringing to you at least every day on this wonderful channel. All you have to do is to make sure that you share our videos to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. And also, if you've not yet subscribe now, and do not forget to turn on your notifications so that you can be part of this wonderful program. Yes, you will be part of this wonderful program because we will make it happen. All right, straight up to the issue on ground and straight up to the matter way I carry come for you today. If you're still among those who have not registered them for the referendum, please, I am begging you, do something useful with your life. I keep on asking myself these questions, why I also ask people, are you satisfied with, the way you are living in this so-called contraption called Nigeria? When I ask myself this question, I go to other countries, and I look at how they are living. I look at the development that is coming to them. I'm not even talking about big countries, world heavy countries, world leading countries. I'm not talking about the US. I'm not talking about Russia. I'm not talking about UK. I'm not talking about big countries. I'm talking about growing African countries. For example, Kenya. Honestly speaking, we are here gallivanting, running around on daily basis. Their so-called president is busy buying the latest private jet, but yet the people are languishing with hunger. Did you know that they just bought another fighter jet? They bought another fighter jet. Do not forget that they lost most of their weaponry during the WAR that was happening in Biafraland in Imo State, where the Biafran Liberation Army were able, to bring them down. They are buying more weapons. They are buying more fighter jets. And yet someone is still talking about the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and the activities he's doing in Biafraland, how it is causing problem in Biafraland, and how it is causing insecurity. Insecurity kubugi die. Insecurity chawaga anya die. If you do not understand that people are being massacred in Biafraland, then insecurity aho chawago no die. You need to understand that the country, that Biafra, is already undergoing a heavy WAR currently with Nigeria. Oh, Musa said it with his own mouth. Do you know the truth? The Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is their match. And he has proven that he is the man that Nigeria that feast Nigeria and their evil. Kuelu kuala. Instant gidigbam. Talk from now till tomorrow. Instant gidigbam. Obrunda afọ nje ha si aduro gongo. Oduro gongo. Baba guzoro. Kwechiri. Ndị Igbo si kwechiri. That is what the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is doing. Okwechirila. So, anyhow they want it, they will say it. And that is just the truth of the matter. But meanwhile, I want you to listen to this wonderful audio from the Prime Minister and his media team. Because this is for every Biafran to know. Do not forget, as you listen, as so you go, guys, share to as many groups and platforms as possible. Make them also hear the voice of this man who has actually given hope to a lot of people. Enjoy this wonderful, wonderful broadcast.
Those you have abducted, kidnapped from different places in Biafraland without record. We have the record. Release all of them. And let me tell you one thing again. Do not think that Biafrans are fools. When you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he must come to Finland. It's a condition. I will sit one-on-one with him. I have said this thing 2 years ago. They thought I was joking. He will come to Finland. The reason I'm fighting for him is that I supported him. I gave him a voice. I gave him a support and gave him the courage to continue doing what he was doing until he got kidnapped. You think I'm going to abandon him? You think I'm going to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Even if he come today and say, Simon Ekpa, I don't know you. You think I'm going to abandon him? Because I know he can never say such thing under his normal, conscience. Because I contributed in supporting him, giving him the voice that you see him as a threat. You kidnap him. And then today, you want me to abandon him. I will not abandon him. Everything I'm doing today is geared at making sure that I demand his release. And if you do not release him, more calamity will befall Nigeria. Go and mark it somewhere. I'm not hiding my mouth. Calamity will befall Nigeria. And if you continue to be in Biafraland, planning how to kill our people with aircraft, with armor tank, you will all be neutralized. Except I am not fighting a just cause. You should be ashamed of yourself that somebody is in Finland and that person is your problem. I wonder, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting from London, how many of you demanded him to come back to Nigeria? How many of you called the ambassador of United Kingdom, High Commissioner for Nigeria of UK in Nigeria? Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is making broadcast. Oh, come. Go and bring it. How many of you did that? You didn't do that. Why is Simon Ekpa different? Why don't you do the thing you do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to me? Come and kidnap me in Finland, Ndara. Come and kidnap me in Finland. Why are you calling Finland? Did you call United Kingdom on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did you call the embassy on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did you go to Kenya to kidnap him? So come to Finland or go to Kenya to kidnap me too. Why are you calling Finland? Why is everybody now, Finland? But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted for many years. Nobody called United Kingdom. Nobody summoned the ambassador in Nigeria to Abuja. Come on, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is broadcasting. Why is my own different? Because you see that Abromana Tata, if we go to Ta, I will be the end of Nigeria. And this year, after 2nd of December, you will understand what I'm saying. The image you are seeing is a small thing compared to what has actually happened. I'm only posting those to call your attention to the fact that there is a war going on, but as moron as you are not getting the picture. You are not getting the point. I don't know what else you want me to do. When the chief of army staff come to radio and come to television to cry, Simon Ekpa must be brought back. Simon Ekpa, you don't ask him question. What is Simon Ekpa doing to you? My comment. How does my comment bring insecurity in the southeast? As a military man, are you supposed to be in the street or in a democratic system? As a military man, are you supposed to be having checkpoint in a democracy? You are calling someone Ekpa. The people of Biafra have rejected you and they are not getting the point. The masses in Biafraland have rejected you and you are blaming someone Ekpa. Is it someone Ekpa that engineered you to kill them for many years? Don't you know that the people you have killed, their brothers and sisters, have now risen up against you? Don't you know that Biafra people have turned against you? And you said it, you called it a Semitic war. How does that become someone? How is someone Ekpa comment become the reason they turn against you when you have been killing them for many years? Anyway, I just decided to come this evening to say this thing make this point very clear. When they come to address me and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will continue to say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it several times. He has nothing to do with insecurity in the Southeast. Why are they not addressing my own when I have said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with what Biafra government in exile is doing? Why are they not also addressing that one? They will not address it because these are criminals, corrupt idiots. They will say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it in court. There is no, he don't have anything to do with those committing crime in the Southeast, those doing this. Why are you not also saying what I have said? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with Biafra government in exile. He has absolutely nothing to do with what I am doing. But at the same time, I am doing this particular agitation, demanding that you must release him. Because I was part of those who pushed him to fight for Biafra, gave him support, that made you to kidnap him. So I can never abandon him. Until when he come out and meet me in Finland and say, Simon Ekpa, you see, I am not doing again. Then I will have something to say. For now, I believe he's still in Biafra struggle. So from today, when you are addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's comment, please, let shame the devil. I address my own too. I said he has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Is that too big or too complicated for you to understand? That everything I'm doing today, I'm taking responsibility on behalf of Biafra people, on behalf of Biafra Republic government in exile, on behalf of de facto government in the homeland. It has absolutely nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How many times am I going to shout this thing? Well, when they come, they will tell you, Simon Ekpa is doing something. Do you think it's going to affect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How does that connect to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You guys are criminals, and that's why nobody is listening to you anywhere in the world. Because anytime anything in Nigeria is lie and fallacy, nothing else. But it is very, very good. I will be here to end all of you. Here, good day. And that is why from the day one, when I was shouting, I will bring Biafra from diaspora, they were laughing at me. Today, they are not laughing again. No. Today now is that bring Simon Ekpa, let us kill him. Oh, bring him. Come, let him bring him to Nigeria. Do everything possible to bring him. You must go and bring him. But when I was shouting that I will bring Biafra from diaspora, you were laughing at me. You are not laughing again, no. I don't see you people laughing again. That time you were saying, oh, what a stupid guy. You want to bring her. Now, even now, many of them are still laughing when I say I'm going to declare Biafra in Finland. Oh, you want to declare Biafra in exile. Some of them are even laughing at the government in exile. Oh, he's in exile. Exile. You can imagine. Exile. You will be in exile. I will be in exile. And Biafra will come. After 2nd of December, Agako Nigeria Igwe. Kwa market. Agako Nigeria Woto. If you do not pull your military from Biafraland, you will all die there. The demand is very simple. Those of you watching and listening secretly now on Space, and I know Musa is listening because you don't miss whatever I'm doing. If you do not pull your Nigeria military from Biafra out of Biafra land, you will all die there. I am telling you the fact. Cut this particular session, send it to everywhere you want to send it. The self-defense is to make sure we get rid of every Nigeria military, every Nigeria police. These people are terrorists. They have killed Biafra for many years. And we have said enough is enough. So if you continue to remain in Biafra, now that we have arms and ammunition, believe me, if you don't die today, you die tomorrow. Thank you very much, media team and the finance and the Minister of Media Communication. Over to you.
Bazi Sabi, are you there? Thank you, my able Prime Minister. Thank you so much, our Obatobie. It is good that you have made it clear, you have laid it bare for the whole world to see. And please, fellow Biafrans and those that are friends of Biafra, journalists in the house, I think my minister is having a challenge of connection. So those of you that are here, I'm going to be bringing you in. You have heard what the Prime Minister has said. Please, I beg of you, bring very relevant questions, relevant concerns. Our Prime Minister has said it here very clear. We are not violent. We are at war. And it is evident the whole world can see it. Everybody heard Musa saying it on live TV. And every day he has given that proof that we are at war, sending military into our land. So make your questions very direct, and 60 seconds will be permitted for each person. Just reserve the accolade and bring relevant questions, relevant issues concerning the topic our Prime Minister have already, attended to right now. So we are having a lot of people in the room. Raise your hands, and I'm going to attend to you by the raising of hands. Please make it very snappy. Mouthpiece of the gods, please grab the mic and bring your question.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I greet you, Mazi Raphael. I greet you, Mazi Barawa. Please, my Prime Minister, I think you've said it all. But I just want to ask this. You can answer it or not. So I want to ask, why is it that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a saint, as they are saying now? What is our leader still doing in the DSS dungeon while they do this charade of court case against him? So that's just what I want to ask. Why are they still keeping him there? Thank you, My Excellency.
Thank you very much. That is exactly the question everybody should be asking, because people are so easily carried away. When they hear someone Ekpa, all the pen and the hair in their body will start standing. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this good, yet he's still there. After many courts have freed him, he's still there. After many courts have freed him, he's still there, but he's still good. It is not about the good of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me tell you, while he was a free man, they were still calling him this same name they are calling me today. And because they couldn't stop what he was doing, because I am here to finish it, they decided that, maybe let us see how we can frustrate them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is good, bring him out. They are still not bringing him out. But you know one thing, God is working somewhere, because before September, believe me, we will level Nigeria. We'll market. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. There's also this lady who you posted on your page, who enumerated everything that happened, that she knew. And she kind of categorically, said it out that our problem is the politicians who brought this massive criminality and all these evil by the army on us because we had a peaceful Biafraland, but their politicians brought this on us. So I think maybe if you can also touch on that, please. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, the truth is that the corrupt politicians are responsible for the insecurity you see today. Without them, you would not see any security in Biafraland. That we are fighting against them. And when you listen to that man, because I'm more interested in the man. The woman is a lady, and I don't have any issue with her. But that man that was talking is where I have a problem. Because the man, if you listen to the man, he was explaining, IPOB is fighting to restore their own country, and as if he is not an Igbo man. That if IPOB restore the country today, he's not going to be part of Biafra. So when you see them explaining this thing, they will be explaining, they are looking for their country, that Nnamdi Kanu is leading them to see that they have their international recognition, and so they can have their own self-determination, as if he's an Hausa man. This man is an Igbo man. As if his Biafra come, he will be, ostracized or maybe expelled from Biafraland. That is not going to be part of it. So when you listen to this kind of idiot, it boils, I get, I start boiling for the fact that they can open their mouth, sitting in that shithole country, open their mouth and be spewing rubbish, where every man in Biafra land is very angry. They don't know that, they are putting themselves in danger because everybody now is angry. People have died. Nigeria have killed enough. And so if Biafra see anybody that is supporting Nigeria to get their people get killed, they're going to eliminate the person. I am telling you the fact. That's where we are now. So nobody is going to continue to enjoy the death of other people and to make yourself excel because you want to support Nigeria. You have one position you want to protect. If you do that, do it in secret. Don't come open and do it again because I across Gokwa Rubicon. People have died, and those people that have died but that were killed by Nigeria state are sons and daughters of people. They are also brothers and sisters of people. And those people that are still alive today that witnessed the death, gruesome murder by Nigeria terrorist state, they are not happy. So if you think that you can use that to flourish, believe me, you're not going to last long. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our defender. Please, thank you.
Thank you, my peace. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we're going to go forward very quickly. Please ask a very quick question. One question, the 60 seconds, and then we'll bring the next person. Veteran Dragon, please come in with your question very quickly, please.
Please, is my voice coming out?
It's coming out, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, my Prime Minister, I thank you so much for clearing the air and speaking in a very loud voice. And I want to also add that Nigeria, please, we don't want Nigeria. We don't have nothing to do with Nigeria. If you kidnap our leader, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and you thought we are going to fold our hands, it's not possible. Even if my Prime Minister said he's not fighting again, I will take it up. So my Prime Minister, you are doing the right thing. And what we are doing, we are not doing what Nnamdi Kanu was doing. He has his own modus operandi. He's doing it his own way. You kidnap him and you brought us out. You kidnap him because you can. That's why we came out. And we can never go back. It's only either Biafra or Biafra. So let me tell you, Nigerians, take it or leave it. My Prime Minister is doing the right thing. We are all behind him. And we are going to fight to the last man. Take your military terrorists out of Nigeria, Biafraland. Take your police terrorists out of Biafraland. We have taken up the arms. We can never lower it again. My Prime Minister, you are doing the right thing. What you are doing has nothing to do with Nnamdi Kanu. It's not the one that asked you to do what you are doing. They kidnap him, and we'll have to fight for him and fight for Biafra. Even if Nnamdi Kanu said today he's not going to fight for Biafra, we will still fight for Biafra because we need freedom. We want to get out of this shithole country. We want to get out of this terrorist country. We are not part of Nigeria. This place is a killer of people. We don't want it. So please, my Prime Minister, thank you so much and continue what you are doing. We're all behind you. Already we have over 30 million people supporting you. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Thank you very
much. As a matter of fact, we have crossed 40 million votes. Thank you.
Wow. And over 40 million votes. To you 1 minute, please, as you come up. If I water, please 1 minute, bring your question to the PA while we wait for others, especially reporters from all over the world. Come up here, or those of you that have been accusing this Prime Minister of one thing or the other, come up here and confront him. He is here for you. Thank you. If I 1 minute, please let it count. If are you there? Can you unmute yourself or no? If I is struggling, he cannot unmute himself. I am going to give you the microphone now, please. 1 minute, please. Make it count.
Yeah, good evening, my Prime Minister. Ufosisi Meroya. Ononseruaka. Now who they knock? If they knock on the zoo, the way we say that they cry. Continue knocking them because we are standing gidigbang with you. The zoo are crying. They must free us, Biafra. Failing to do that, the zoo will turn to desert. Ọnọseru aka ị na-arụ ọrụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede ziri gị, enwe onye ga-akwụsị gị maka ihe ị na-eme dị n'ọfọ. Ọ dị n'ọfọ mba ụwa.
Please,
Ma dị
just
n'ọfọ.
take report, bring your question, please. We don't have so much time, please.
Yeah, I just want to greet my Prime Minister the way the spirit lead it. That is it. I yield my mic.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, we have our forums where we can meet the Prime Minister. Just have it in mind that we are here for a very important discourse, a very important subject. Come up with your question, 1 minute, and please, let's do this. Thank you very much. Chuku, Uku, please bring up your question, please. Unmute yourself. Chi Uku.
Yeah. Is that me? Or I don't know.
Yes, that's you.
Okay.
That's you. Chi
Okay.
Uku. No, not you, not you, Chukuba. Not you, Chukubeze. Please unmute yourself, Chi Uku. Please go ahead, please.
Yeah, okay, Mazi Raphael. Am I being heard?
Live and direct, please. 1 minute, please.
Okay, yeah. Good evening, Mazi Simon Ekpa, my dear Prime Minister. I greet you. Okay, we think it up Abuja. That's the name I've been calling you. So quick one. First of all, Musa is in love with this name called Simon. Because every press conference they invited him for, he must mention Simon this, Simon that. So I think he's in love with that name, Simon. That's number one. The second one is about this. Bill Gates GMO food program that Nigerian government have accepted and put into law for them to be distributing everywhere.
Yeah, please, let me interject, please. I don't want anybody to talk about Big Gate here. Okay. Let's just focus on our struggle, please. Thank you.
But I actually said before that we should focus on the topic. Please, if you go outside of the topic, I'm going to mute your mic immediately. Please. Go ahead.
Okay, Maz. That's what I actually wanted to add, but I greet my Prime Minister. Kudos to everything you are doing. We're behind you.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Thank you. Please, please let every other person take correction from this, please. I beg of you. There's a news station I just brought in here. African Newsletters News. African Newsletters News. Please, can you unmute yourself and bring your question to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile? Please go ahead. African Newsletter. Are you there? Well, also. Okay, there's a very popular name I see on the Facebook. I think is this same Anambra son that is always okay. This is a different Anambra son. Anyway, there's one particular Anambra son I see on Twitter. This is not you, but just like I have called you, unmute yourself and bring your question. Anambra son. This Anambra son is also not ready. David, sorry, okay, Chuku Beze, please grab your mic, please.
Thank you, my honorable Mister. Greetings, my honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for the work you're doing. You are indeed a blessing to us. And I can remember this is the 5th year, the year of finishing the zoo. As you said it, every word you said, just like our leader, has always been like that. So thank you for that. So I just want to say to the zoo, I just want them to understand that right from 2014, everything that has to do with that zoo has now become null and void because the document that holds that zoo, it's over. So right from them, every president, every governor, every so-called illegal senators and representative has all been illegal. They have been forcing us since 2014 to continue to hold that contraption. And also, I want to put it to them that whatever you are doing to our supreme leader, it is called fraud because the foundation. My honorable Prime Minister, why do you think that after everything that has been done to our leader, after all the kangaroo court and everything, the same Supreme Judge that has been illegal right from 2014 because that document expired is now directing them to negotiate with our leader. Why do you think that? Thank you.
I don't think this question is actually necessary. So, I don't know what exactly. I didn't get the question.
No, what I'm saying is it that the zoo is ashamed to accept defeat because they see that they cannot bring anything against our leader? That is why their own supreme judge that is supposed to be trying out case is not directing them to go and negotiate with our leader. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Okay, now I understand it. Actually, that is to show you that the judiciary is dead, right? The judiciary is dead. There is nothing like rule of law in Nigeria. And that's why when I listen to the Abaribe also ranting on the floor that this is a country of rule of law. The rule of law where the court will release somebody and the DSS will refuse to release the person, and a rule of law where the court is now referring somebody to a president. Instead of the president, through the Attorney General, invoking a section of the Nigerian Constitution, according to them, if it exists, to drop the charges, discontinue the charges for national interest. Now it is the court that is referring the case to the presidency. What does that tell you? It tells you there is no judiciary in Nigeria. It tells you there is no legal system in Nigeria. It tells you that everything about law and court is dead. That is what it tells you. Because it should be the other way around, where the president should direct the Attorney General to invoke that particular section and discontinue the charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for national interest. But now it is the court that is referring them to the presidency because the judges are afraid of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you. And such system should not be supported by anyone. That is the system that we are fighting against. A country where there is no rule of law, a country where judiciary is under the palm of the government, we must always come against them.
Yeah, please don't be offended. This guy, Jagu, I'm removing your